Hey there, guys. It's 2013 Rattler here. Well, at least you're not seeing my face, but yesterday, well, not yesterday, but the day before, he only saw my hands unboxing the Nintendo Switch that is right over here. Right now, I got that dock there that almost looks like a toaster. I have to get a little closer so I can get the HDMI plugged in. It's really gonna be a big pain to. Sorry, I'm moving the camera. Uh, that's the dock right there, and I have the HDMI. Am I right there? Well, it's gotta go to the other side. Well, this TV right here only has two HDMI's, even though I mentioned in the Xbox One review where you have to have both cable and Xbox One on, depending what cable company you guys are. But this is gonna be a real big pain to try to swap HDMI cables. But anyways, as you see under there, you got the thing to plug your the Switch console that is right over there. I'll get to that later. On the inside you have the HDMI and you have supposed to have the AC adapter. Well, the AC adapter is right here. I'm gonna have to go and plug this in so I can see what it looks like. But this adapter, you can use it for almost anything. You can use it for the dock, or you can use it for the console itself. I don't know why it had to come in this box shaped thing. I don't know why, but excuse me. But anyways, before I get to the let's go ahead and get to the console itself that is right over there. Alright, now that you have the dock, here's the console itself, which I've been trying to play portably on this. You see, I have games such as you have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I mean, it's not meant to replace the the Wii U version. You see, I have both Wii U and I have the Switch version. I mean, the Switch version looks exactly the same, except there's new levels. But I don't want to get off topic. But so yeah, there's been a lot of changes. And I just got Zelda Breath of Wild. Now I have two Nintendo Switch games. But anyways, now that we got to the Nintendo Switch games, the dock over there, which I can't see, we've already seen it. Let's move on to the console itself. As you see, it came with two Joy-Cons. It even came with these little covers I ordered off of QVC. This is not the micro SD that does not come with. I had to get one myself, and it's inside this thing, so I don't want to waste time getting it out. That thing right there, that's like the adapter. So you need to plug in both SD and this thing. So if you plug it to big devices. It also came with these little wrist strap thingies where they're both the same. If you want to use them for the left or the right, it's like, do you have to go reverse, or do you have to? I'm sorry, showing my feet. I got dirty feet. Sorry about that. You can also use this to play the Joy-Cons like a sideways. It's kind of like let me take a Joy-Con out. I want to show you my legs. I'm gonna take the left one out, for example. As you can see, this thing is sort of like the Wii remote, sort of. It's like the Wii just came back to life. As you'll know, that it has an analog stick. It has these D-pads, which are two separate buttons themselves. Even the Pro Controller has D-pads in one D-pad in one button. And you can also, showing you the Wii. As you can see there, it almost looks like a remote, sort of, except you can use both Joy-Cons to play dance games like the current one, Just Dance 2017. And even though you need the Wii remote to play the Wii U version or the Wii version, if they're still making Wii games for only like dance games only. Alright, so that's the left one. Let me detach the right one. As you can see, both of them are identical. This is the one's the left, this one's the right. Uh, camera focus. Focus. There you go. As you'll know that this is like if you have someone over, if you have like any friends over at your house, if you have a big brother, you have a big sister, you can use them for multiplayer. So don't even think of going to the store and be like, oh wait, I only have one controller. But you can also use one, or you can also get a pro controller, which I might have to get one, but since it's very expensive, I have to save up enough money in order to do that. But hopefully, if I get a job in the summer, summer's almost coming up. Yippee! Uh, as you'll know, I mean, everything in this you can use it. You can also use it as a controller, and you can also use it sideways to make it look like a kind of like playing a Wii remote, sort of. But you can also use the. My feet are showing. You can also use the. Sorry about the noise. If you hear any noises, that's my mom watching TV downstairs. But uh, here's the Joy-Con grip that came with, and it charges up the Joy-Cons. If you just, I'm so sorry about that weird noise. Hold on. As you can see, if you don't know what Nintendo Switch is, I'm gonna show you. Um, as you can see, it's like a controller. It's like if you don't feel like playing it on the little screen, you can always play it on the big screen. It's like a half home, half portable console. It was just like when Game Boy when Game Boy was released, you could play the Game Boy games on on the big screen, well, little screen first, and then you could play it on the big screen. Super Nintendo had a Super Game Boy, which only played original Game Boy games, and it couldn't play Game Boy Color games. But when Nintendo GameCube was out, it had a Game Boy Player, which allowed you to play, Game Boy Advance games or older Game Boy games. I really wish Wii U had an accessory where you can play DS games, but DS games, Game Boy games, all the older Game Boy Advance games, they're all on the eShop and they're in the Wii only, and the 3DS too. But Nintendo Switch has their own, but they only have Nintendo Switch games. I don't know when they're gonna do the older games. But not to get off traffic, track. I mean, sorry, I said traffic. But as you can see, the buttons are the same. A B, ugh, I hate these things. A B X Y. The plus button is like your start. The minus button is like your select. You have the analog sticks. You have left. You have right. Like I said, you can also make them sideways. So the D pads are like your A B X Y. I don't know about the Joy Cons. I mean, the right one, because it's going to be really confusing to know that A is going to be A, or A is going to be B, X is going to be A, Y is going to be X, B is going to be BX. Yeah. Um, and you also have the left right ZLZR. ZLZR for, I don't know what Z stands for, by the way, but it's a little dark. But even if you're playing the Joy Cons and the side, these won't do anything if you're playing them sideways. I tried doing that. The hard. I tried doing something, but it doesn't work. But as you'll know, the Joy Cons do have these little buttons called SL and SR. I don't know what the S's mean, but it's like you can use SL, SR. If you're playing Mario Kart A, you use the SL to throw an item and everything. And I think SR is like it's like dragging the steering wheel, and it's also meant for steering. So if you ever get, I don't not have the racing wheel, for example. I mean, I really need to get one, but they're a little bit expensive, so I'm gonna have to get the Insignia model because they're cheaper than the Nintendo Switch, the official Nintendo. You know what I mean. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, about the wrist straps. I'm not gonna put these on the wrist straps because it's really a big pain to put them on and try to take them off since oh yeah, you have this little button here that releases that takes off the Joy-Con grip, or it takes it off the little tablet right there. And so I've already gone through. I don't think have I missed anything. Let's just get onto the console. As you'll know, look at this thing. This thing. Oh, hey, you can see my face. I don't want to show you my face right now, but it's a little fingerprints. It looks kind of like one of those GPS things you put in your car, you know, to tell you where you're going and to. So it's also a touch screen, so try to be careful not to scratch it. But I also got a screen protector. I don't want to see my body. It also has a screen protector, so it'll protect everything. So right now I have a game in there. As you can see, there are no more discs for this. It's going to be cartridges or little game cards. Ugh, can't get it out. But anyways, that's the game cartridge. Game cartridge, microphone. I assume that's the speaker. Screw. You have your volume, you have your power button. Or if you press it once, it's going to make the console go to sleep. Or you can also access it through the screen by itself by pressing the home button on the right Joy-Con. It's really going to be used not to call them remotes or call them Joy-Cons, kind of like the Wii and its Wii remote and the Wii U and its gamepad over there. I'll try to do a comparison on the Wii U and this gamepad someday, but right now I want to do this video really quick. On the back, you have your logo, you got all those, etc., etc. Oh, and here's also the quick stand that'll make the. I forgot to mention that. Oh, I also bought an SD card, like I said. Excuse me. What this kickstand does is, like, if you're playing outside, like if you're playing on the plane, like, or no, if you're bored, you're sitting just waiting to land, you can also make this thing stand, and you can also play it with the Joy-Cons themselves, but without attaching them to the console. Yeah, it's like you're going to be playing on a little screen. Like, are you playing video games on the go? Big games. I really wish Wii U would have done that. Hey, focus. I really wish the Wii U would have done that. But since you're only allowed to be playing at home. But anyways. Yeah, that's the Joy-Con. I mean the kickstand. And I think that's everything. I don't know how to take this off, but I'm afraid I might break it. But I don't want to risk. Know what I mean. But now I'm gonna go ahead and show you everything that's on the screen and what's on the little screen. Alright, so as you'll see that it looks exactly the same as I now have Mario Kart 8 in there. And it looks exactly the same as the Wii U version. But except that the single player mode looks exactly like something out of the game cover. So if you have Mario Kart 8, but it looks exactly the same. So now that you've seen it on TV mode, we can now finally show it on handheld mode. Alright, so as you see, it looks kind of like playing Mario Kart 8 now on the go. Even though with the Wii U version you would have to play it here at home, since the Wii U gamepad's not not to be played on any place else except your own home. So as you can see, the Joy-Cons are attached to the side of the console. You can play it in handheld mode, you can play it in console mode, or you can also play it on a tabletop mode. Alright, now that I have it on tabletop mode, it looks kind of very small. It's like, oh no, my screen is so small, I have to get a little closer. See? It works with the Joy-Con, even though you're not playing on TV mode, you're not playing on handheld mode, but you're playing it with the Joy-Con. So you're really gonna have to get used to this. It's like you're gonna be playing outside, like nothing to do but just playing Nintendo Switch, or if you still own a 3DS, that's fine, even if you're playing a 3DS. But anyways, this is really all I have to talk about for now, since I haven't been quite doing a lot of videos, like I said. But before I end this video, I made an Instagram page for my YouTube channel, 2013 Rattler. So it's gonna be in the bottom link in the description below. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram, 2013 Rattler. Go ahead and follow me on my other pages, Facebook and Twitter page. So So thank you guys for so much enjoying this review on the Nintendo Switch. I'll be back with y'all tomorrow, and well, not tomorrow, but hopefully, if I ever get a Pro Controller or something like that, or I'll do a review on the Joy-Cons, maybe. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with y'all anytime, and 2013 Rattler is out of here.